I have about 3 full messages to preach, and I'm going to try to put them all together. I was having a discussion with my dear friend on Friday as our regular lunch meeting, and we were discussing what we would be talking about on this day. And our approach, though we hadn't talked because he had been gone to Switzerland and he just came back, and so we hadn't talked about it, but it was interesting that our mindset was headed in the right direction or the same direction. To share with our congregants what our Father put in our heart. And he was just amazed at what I was sharing with him because he asked me first. He said, you're right in line with this word. And we wanted to talk about the architect. And not just the architect, but the archetype. It's not really the architect, the archetype. What is an archetype? And I get the question from friends, relatives. I've had this question given to me all of my pastoral tenure. When people fall into diverse problems and concerns, and they hear testimonies of how people stood and got delivered, or they hear testimonies on how people were healed of a disease or sickness, and they are standing as they, and that's a terminology. I don't agree with it, but this is what people use. They're standing in faith, believing that they too will be healed because God is no respecter of person. And so they're praying and asking God for deliverance. It doesn't seem as though that they're going to get deliverance. And the question is, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get deliverance? Somebody else got deliverance. Why don't I get deliverance? And it could spark an attitude in a person after a while, especially if they've been standing and if they're in a physical problem that is uncomfortable. They don't want to be uncomfortable because they are living with this pain or uncomfort 24/7. People who don't live in that pain don't understand what that mind is going through. People who don't understand that situation because it's foreign to them. They're looking from the outside, trying to encourage them as they're going through whatever they're going through. And encouragement is falling short. I come and I'm not thinking, I praise you, Father, that I do have a friend, so I know that I'm not alone. From the premise that we've been lied to. And God does not hear lies. Why? One, he is the truth. No, that's not one. One, he's love. Two, he hears the truth. And if you are convinced that your lie is the truth, you're not connecting to your source. It's not a devil. It's not religion. It's you individually holding on to a lie. And you won't let your lie go because it comforts you. It's your only friend. So we want to talk about what the world talks about. See, this thing that we have, Christianity in the West, is the downflow, it's downstream to the revelation of the archetype. The archetype is embraced by all cultures. And the story is told over and over again, different names, same skeletal structure. And it's what we believers, Christians, have, but we haven't embraced the truth. Though we read it in the Word, The lie will suffocate what you read, will actually have you interpret what you read different than what's being written to you or what's being said to you. Because your mind is fixed. You know, was it yesterday? I think we both, my wife and I, were looking for something. Our phones. I am notorious for not knowing where my phone is. I need a deliverance. Me and my phone, I'm glad that it's sitting right there. We don't get along. I don't like carrying that doggone thing. And I'll lay it down and forget where I put it. And we were kind of going past each other. And she was looking for her phone too, but her phone was in her hand. Because your mind will tell you your phone is missing even when it's in your hand. I'm telling you, deception is rampant. You can have what you're looking for and not know you have it. That's the state of Christianity. They have what they're looking for and don't know they already have it. They keep asking for and looking for what they already have. So I did these notes, and I'm gonna attempt to stay with my notes. Bless the fathers, my source, and my provider. Now, Carl Jung wrote some things that was very controversial during his lifetime. He talked about the archetype, the archetype principle, the self, the persona. I wanted to make sure that I got this right, so I went to ChatGPT. And I asked ChatGPT, I put in what I was thinking to ChatGPT, and I said, do I have this right? I have in my hand for 10 people what ChatGPT wrote me. I'll give it to you later, just 10. I didn't print more 10 because it's 8 pages long. Anyway, and it astounded me that ChatGPT said that my song that I have written and will be released, I am pushing my song, by the way, on purpose, this Thursday, embodied and embraced the archetypical reference that I was asked about. It says all in your song. It's the arc of the conversation. And begin to map the words in the song on how it meant the truth. It blew me away. I'm telling you, it astounded me. So you right there, your song is in the words of your song. So that gave me more confidence to talk to you today about the word archetype. Now, the word archetype means universal pattern, pre-existing form in the psyche. So let's make it Christian. It's your spirit. You are spirit. Yeah. You familiar with that? Yeah. Self. The total integrated identity center of being. You are self. You are conscious of being. That's what the self is all about. Persona. Persona, the mask used to function in society. We all wear masks. Christ talked about masks. He called it hypocritical. A hypocrite is a person that wears a mask. A hypocrite is an actor that puts on a mask. Yeah. And he puts on a mask because he's playing a role. He's in a play, and the mask is the character that he's playing in the play. In your life, you wear a mask because you're playing a role. You're playing the character. that you think will make the world accept you, understand you, or that you're more pliable, you just fit into this role. But that's not really who you are. It's just your persona. So I said, well, let's use the Christ and Superman. Y'all all familiar with Superman? Yeah. I know y'all familiar with Christ. You better not be in here not familiar with Christ. We're going to excommunicate you. So Christ and Superman, these are archetypical self. Wholeness, and represents wholeness, divinity, power, integration. Say that with me. Wholeness, divinity, power, integration. Now, that's Christ and Superman. Then we have the selves, Christ and Clark Kent. It's the embodied self in the world. I'm sorry, not Christ. Jesus and Clark Kent. The embodied self in the world. But especially Clark Kent. That's a persona. With Jesus, he never took on a persona. He always was his true self. He always referred to himself as the Father. And you didn't know him because he only presented you the Father, which is the archetype or archetype. It says, and when Peter says, show us the Father, he said, well, don't you know me? Because you have never met that guy from Nazareth. You only know the guy that comes from our Father. That's the only person that I'm presenting to you. The only person you see is the Father. But Clark Kent was hiding his archetype. And he appeared to be weak and needy and bumbling. The archetype is not created by the person. The person participates in or expresses the archetype. The archetype is not created by the person. The person participates in or expresses the archetype. This is why these figures feel larger than life. They resonate with something already, listen to this, already, listen to this, they resonate because of something that is already the collective psyche. It's already who you are. It's not who you're trying to be, it's who you are. Watch this. Now, stay with me now. Don't cut me off. This is going to take you to a glorious place. This is why these figures are larger than life. They resonate with something already inside the collective psyche. Now, here's the theology. Theology goes with logos, incarnation, recognition. In Christian theology, this structure is explicit. Logos, the eternal, ordering, principle, cosmic archetype. Now, in the beginning was the what? That word is logos. In the beginning was the logos. Mm-hmm. And that logos took on flesh, became incarnated. It's incarnated. You are the logos that God spoke, and you're in the flesh. Yeah. What's your archetype? Superman. See, whatever your name is, Clark Kent, Joe Blow, that's your persona. That's your mask. That's not who you are. People are waiting for something to come when what they're waiting for is already here. Come on. And to answer your lies, our Father would have to become a lie himself. So one of the reasons that we talked about a couple of last month, what Jesus' real name is Yeshua, and how the word Jesus didn't even appear until 1600 in any kind of writing. Because in Jesus' life, there was no J sound. And what did the word Yeshua, and we went through what Yeshua meant. And one of the things, and one of the things we don't get today, because we got away from it, because we just named kids out of whatever flops in our head, instead of naming them what God has showed into your heart who they are. Because a name should tell that child his direction in life, his purpose, and every time he says his name, he identifies his purpose. And whenever someone calls his name or their name, they're calling forth their purpose. But no, we done changed that. We done made it nothing. We just call it whatever we think is cute. Come on now. Yeah. So you have children who have no identity of who they are or why they're here. Come on. And they run around saying, well, who am I? What am I about? They lost from the beginning. And our responsibility for parents is to identify the code that God puts in us and put that code in that child. Yeah. But we haven't been taught that. We've been cute. We haven't been serious. We've been taught as though we're slaves. We forget who it was Christ was talking to. He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to people who were oppressed, people who were neglected, people who was rejected, who had the pressure of government on their lives, and they could not be anything more than slave mentality. If they wasn't a king or in the palace, they were thought of as nothing. That was the crowd who Jesus of Nazareth, Yeshua, spoke to. He didn't speak to that crowd in buildings. He spoke to that crowd outside in the open. And he wanted them to connect with their creator, their father, and their source. So he told them, do not call no man father. See, when we think of mother, father in our culture, we're thinking of gender, male, female. That was not what was happening when Jesus said that. Because they were poor and they were taxed, and that they could not pay their taxes, they had to engender themselves to a rich person so that rich person would pay their taxes for them. And the person that got them out of their debt, they called father. Because that person that got them out of their debt was supplying their need. So Jesus said, don't you call nobody your father. And he demonstrated it when it was time for him to be taxed. Oh, y'all got to get this. When it was time for him to be taxed, he had a crowd, he says, and he had money. He says, don't take it from the bag. I want to show you how your provider provides for you, and that's who you call father. Go get a fish. So apparently he understood they were going to get more than one. Because our Father blesses, not just what you need. He blesses your abundance. Because you come from abundance. So he said, the first one. Which means there had to be a second one. The first one opened his mouth. I don't care why or where the money came from that was in the fish's mouth. Ain't none of my business. I just know that my taxes was there. Come on now, come on. Take out of his mouth, and then you render to Caesar. Come on, hear me now. What belongs to Caesar, but remember to render to God what belongs to God. We're interested in Caesar. We're concerned about Caesar. And neglecting our Father. There's no wonder that our children neglect us. We show them the pattern on how to neglect parentage. We show them the pattern on how to disrespect parentage. Not to honor parentage. So don't count it a strange thing when they don't honor you. Well, all of this society is structured on not honoring the parent. It's all in social media. It's all in music. It's all in church. To dishonor the parent. In the beginning was the Word, the Logos. So we have also Genesis, which is a good structure of what this oneness looks like. You have our Creator, our man being created, both male and female, in one being. Man is complete as one. Oh, bless you, bless you. But unsatisfied that he got everything in the world and he's complete. He wants something else. All right. You got everything. You're both male and female. You're all complete. Yeah. You got all the world. You're the king of the earth. And you say you're lonely. You say you're needy, and all your need is met. Yes. Because you can't see. Because you can't see the kingdom. So this is about resurrection. This is not about our Lord coming from the clouds and rescuing us when he's already in you. You're denying the power because you're thinking that you're weak. You're Clark Kent, hiding your Superman. Too afraid for anybody to see that you're super, trying to get along with everybody. I'm going to tell you, when your Superman show up, a lot of folks going to fight against you. You're going to find out who your enemies are, trying to take down your Superman. Just tell somebody about your faith and how that your faith, you're not moved by anything. Circumstances don't move you. You don't live by your circumstances. You don't live by your feelings. You don't live by your emotions. You live by your faith. I want you to understand something. Why do you think faith is necessary in this world system? When our Father is a God of faith. Hello. When our elder brother, Lord and Savior, authored faith for this world system. Because outside of this world system, faith is not necessary. So the automatic understanding that in this system, in this cosmos, you are in a battle. So don't think it's strange when you find a challenge in your life. All right. Starting with your body. Seeing that in your body is a law of death. And it's faithful to work that law. I don't know why believers think it's strange for them to have something go wrong in their body. All of a sudden, you can't stand up straight. All of a sudden, your leg hurt. All of a sudden, you need glasses. That's death, y'all. It isn't that you need more Faith, you need to understand that you already have the life to set off death. You need to understand that you're not a body. And that you're more powerful than your body. You're the Superman in the body. You're not the persona of the body. You're the Christ. But you think Christ is someplace else. You live as though Christ is someplace else. You think as though Christ is someplace else but in you. Because you're more conscious of your weakness than magnifying your strength. So you plead and you beg and don't get no answer. You never heard Christ plead or beg. Oh, come on. You have never seen it written. You didn't hear Superman plead or beg either. In theology, Christ is not just symbolic. He is considered ontologically real. Ontologically real. Christ is real. Jungian analysis, the same structure is treated as psychological reality. Different claims, same pattern. Modern storytelling, the hidden king pattern. Stories repeat this structure constantly because it's deeply intuitively. The pattern, there's 5. Number 1, true identity exists. King, Savior, chosen one. Number 2, it is hidden or veiled through your ordinary life. Are you exiled? Are you wearing a disguise? Number 3, a moment of revelation occurs. Number 4, the identity is embodied openly. Number 5, the world is transformed. The world won't change until you take up your role.
All right. Say that.
There ain't no light, you the light. And as long as you hide your light, nothing's gonna change.
All right.
Examples. Superman disguised as Clark Kent. Neo, the One, hidden in an office worker. Simba, king in exile. Why this works? Because it mirrors an internal psychological experience. There is no more to me than I currently express. There is no more to me than I currently express. There is no more to me than I currently expressed. The deep unifying principle, all 3 frameworks converge on this. Essence precedes expression. Essence precedes expression. The archetype, Christ, Superman, self, is primary. The person, Jesus, Clark Kent, ego, is the vehicle. Or more abstractly, being, becoming, expression. Being, becoming, expression. The real implication, this is the part most people miss. This isn't just about religion or fiction. Jung's controversial suggestion was, the Christ archetype is a pattern of human wholeness available to consciousness. The Christ is not just for y'all Christians. And it's in all the stories that get people to go to the movies, all the stories that sell these billions of books. It's the same story, just a different character. Same skeletal structure, just told a different way. And you got it. You have it. It's yours. And we act like we don't have nothing. And it's available. Say this with me. It's available.
It's available
To my conscience.
to my conscience.
These stories persist because they are not about someone else. The model is a potential structure of identity. That's why Superman resonates, Christ resonates, hidden greatness narratives resonate. They are pointing to the tension between who you appear to be and what you actually are capable of embodying. If you want to go deeper, that's me. And we go deeper because he gets into my song. He says, if you want me to go deeper, I can use your song, which we're going to play in a minute. Listen to this. Coming up, just the other day, Friday, I was asked, why? If Christians supposed not to complain, not to say they're hurt, not to say they're uncomfortable. And then whenever someone comes to me with a question, I always say, why are you asking me the question? Because that question was asked to me. Why did they ask you that question? So I'm going to take it this way. Let's imagine for a minute that we are in, I'm going to use a word, but I'm going to use the one you're most familiar with. We're in heaven. And we're in eternity. And we're looking down here into time, outside of time. And on this earth realm, we hear our Father, because you hear this in Isaiah, you hear our Father say, well, who shall I send in this time, in this place, to set this chaos in order? Now, outside of time, you are in your Superman, you're in your Christ nature, you don't have no problem. And outside of time, you look down this little bitty tiny place called Earth, and you see these little microscopic problems. You say, we can handle that. I'll go down there and I'll take care of that. You're going to be born to so-and-so is going to be your mama, and so-and-so is going to be your daddy, and these are going to be your sisters and brothers, and you're going to be born in this city during this time, and these are going to be the challenges, but we want to take this chaos and bring peace to it. Because as it is in heaven, it shall be on the earth. We ain't trying to get out of here. We're here to set it right. You chose to come.
Come on.
You chose to live here in faith.
All right.
You're not here because you were kicked out of heaven. You're here because you chose to be here. Because outside of this time, you thought of yourself as the power that could set this light, this darkness to flight. You got light inside of you, and you're here to let your light shine. But you done got down here and forgot who you are. It's not a plea, it's a call. Christ didn't ask for nothing. He called it forth. It's not a plea. It ain't a begging. It's a call. It's who you are.
All right.
You done brought into the light, I can't do this, and I can't do that. I don't know this, and I don't know that. Over and over and over again. And this system keeps feeding you that lie. Donald Trump said this himself. He said, if you tell a lie long enough, often enough, people are going to believe the lie to be true.
Okay.
That's not new. That's true.
Yeah.
It's true before Donald Trump. It's always been true. If you tell a lie long enough, repeat it enough, get enough folks to sing the lie, you're going to buy the lie and deny the truth. you're going to become and embody the lie and neglect the truth. You're going to love the lie. And what makes you love the lie is because you're afraid to go against it.
Say that.
Any kind of fear, any kind of fear is not from God. The only thing that comes from God is love.
That's it.
And perfect love casts out fear. Perfect love don't have no fear. So if perfect love don't have no fear, don't have no anxiety.
Say that. Okay.
You don't have no anxiety. You don't have no worry. You don't have no what ifs.
All right.
You don't have no why me. Bless you. But we brought into it. We celebrate it. This is called resurrection. You to resurrect your dead self to take on the body of who you are now. Quit waiting for something to come out of the sky, y'all. You it.
I'm it.
Tag, you it. That's the idea. That's my warped idea why we practice laying on hands. If you're health, praying for somebody who's sick, tag, you it.
Come on.
Now you health like I'm health.
All right.
I'm tagging you in. I'm tagging you in. I'm in it. I tagged you in. You don't stay on the outside. This is for everyone. This is for everyone. The Christ in me is the Christ in you. When people came to Jesus, he would ask them, do you believe that I can do this? Yes, I believe. Well, you have to understand, unless you're looking into him as a dear child. They came across, in the book of Thomas, they came across a mother nursing her baby. And he looked at them and he said, unless you become like them, you can't even see the kingdom. Doing the work is the ability to see the kingdom.
All right.
Because in the kingdom, there ain't no problems. If you're looking at a problem, you can't see the kingdom.
No problem.
What made that a good lesson was that that baby was attached to its source of life. And drawing from that tit the nourishment it needed to sustain its life. And that tit was freely giving the source. Didn't take no begging, no pleading, just an acknowledgement. I'm hungry. Well, here, eat until you're full. And unless you're like a child, you can't even see the kingdom.
Say that.
You can't even see it because we have built up this mass in such a way we done forgot who we truly are. We think we are circumstance. We get mad thinking that anger is going to fix it. Anger don't fix nothing.
Say that. Come on.
You done been mad enough to be changed by now. Your first temper tantrum should have changed your direction. You still throwing a temper and you ain't changed your direction. You have no more money, no more independence, no more freedom, but a whole bunch of anger that's actually affecting your body and not your circumstance. Wake up.
Wake up.
It ain't who you mad at. Oh, no. You're really mad at yourself because you don't ever get angry unless you're mad at yourself. You just put it out on somebody else, but you're really mad with you. You're really depressed with you because you don't see no hope in yourself. You're waiting for somebody to come rescue you from yourself. Ain't coming, y'all. You're it. That's why we have attachments to the wrong type of people. We think they're going to help us, and they don't do nothing but use us.
All right.
Oh, well, this is Resurrection Sunday.
Yes, it is. That's what they say.
It's time for us to resurrect.
Resurrect. Resurrect yourself.
Woo. Adrian, you ready?
Resurrect yourself.
Here's my song I wrote. It's be released this Thursday.
Standing at the entrance, staring at the gate, trying to find the mercy to change a bit of fate. Falling on your knees, crying in the dust, but the lock is made of logic and the gears are made of trust. Begging doesn't move it, screaming doesn't pry. The Father didn't build it for a maybe or a why. You don't need a favor to break the laws of old. You just need the sequence that the Master already told. It's not a plea, it's a call. It's the power that can level every wall. When our beggars in the courtyard, we are sons of the light. We got the code of the kingdom, we got the Spirit's might. A miracle isn't breaking the rules of the sky. It's restoring the nature that the world tried to deny. Open up the lock, let the glory flood the floor. We're not begging anymore. We're not begging anymore. They told you fear was holy, kept you small and unclear, sold you on a system, maybe God will appear. Scarcity was never in the architect's plan. Truth is always present, it was there from the span. Delete the old illusion, oh, let the frequency align. The line is reconnected, you were always on time. It's not a plea, it's a call. It's the power that can level every wall. We're not beggars, we are sons of the light. We got the code, we got the Spirit's might. Open up the lock, let the glory flood the floor. We're not begging anymore. Entropy is a lie. Abundance is the truth. Entropy is a lie. Abundance is the truth. Entropy is restoration of the original you. I'm inputting the Spirit, and the Father says you're mine. Use a code, call the line, store the nature by design. We're not begging anymore.
Yeah.
Now, I have here how ChatGPT mapped that song. Anybody want one? I only got 10. Take this back to Karen, Desi, And I'll let you have one. Oh, I'm sorry. You got your mama was second. So here, take it to her. Well, lazy said. Now you can make copies of this. I only made 10. You can, yeah. I got 2 more. Anybody else? Oh, he gonna be able to get it. Right over here. You missed it. Now, when you look at that, it's going to break down the lines and the words and show you the archetypical line of how we move from slavery to identity. We need to identify when Nicodemus came to Christ and was talking to him about the signs. Christ's answer was, you need to be born again. You're looking through the wrong eyes. If you don't see that you and I are the same, that what I can do, you can do also, you need to change your identity. If you think that if Jesus was here, it would be better, and he's living in you, he's in your skin, and you can't get out of your skin, so you can't get out of him, you need to change how you see yourself. You need to change what you think your relationship with our Father is. Our Father said, I will never leave you. That means there is no place you can go that he's not with you. Our Father said it. David said by the Spirit of God, if I make my bed in hell, you're there. If I go to heaven, you're there. There's no place that separates me from my Father except in my own mind. Except in my own mind. We are enslaving ourselves. And this world won't change till we change. Until we begin to hit that spark and change our spark into a fire. It's up to us. It's up to us. We got to quit crying to the sky for a Savior that's already here. Trying to find a scheme, trying to find a plan, trying to find, and it ain't working. It helps your religious consciousness, but it doesn't help you get out and through. We're not of the world. We're in it, but we're not of it. And the joy and the first sense to yourself is when you can love everybody no matter who they are. That's the first sign that you are in the presence of your Father is love, because love will cover a multitude of fault. When you get to a point that you can't see nothing wrong in nobody, you're beginning to get into the presence and you watch your own body. The more you get into this presence, the stronger your body is, because it's his presence that brings, it's his essence that brings the expression. It's his essence that first the essence and then the expression. You got to get it. If I'm in his presence, then I'm going to be benefactor of everything that's his. As he is, so am I. Protect your mind. Protect your peace. So love. And the next thing ought to be joy. Man, religious folks are the most boring people. And it's interesting that you got to do non-religious stuff before you can have fun. Non-religious stuff. Then I'm going to have fun because I'm going to do some non-religious stuff. You have fun, but you're never satisfied because you don't have joy. Happy is beggary. Joy is fulfilling. And no matter how the worlds are, no matter what the storm, do you notice that God did not deliver Jesus from the storm? How many of us are asking to be delivered from our storm? Do you not know when Christ prayed in the garden that the cup be took from him? That prayer was the only prayer recorded that he asked something. That's the only place he asked for something. He never asked for nothing else but that. And then it settled in his heart that this is why I'm here. I don't want to be delivered. What was that? That was my ego. That's your ego want to get out of the pressure. But you were born for the pressure. Because when you go through, you open the door for others to go through. When you tear it down, you make sure that others can come and follow you. I'm in this to tear this down so that you won't have to be left in this same situation that I'm left in.
All right.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Quit worrying. James said, when you come into these things, what you do? Count it what?
All joy. All joy. Rejoice.
Quit crying about hardship. Yippee! Glory!
Glory.
It's your attitude.
That's it. My attitude.
What's your attitude?
Yeah.
Are you looking at this as though you're a beggar? Are you looking at this as you're the king in this? I'm the king that has been exiled, but my kingship is about to be revealed.
Yeah.
Christ said it to Pilate. He says, I have a truth that would deliver me from all this. You don't have no power over me. This situation don't have no power over me. It's for this hour that I'm here. So that I could take this to its fullest, take the fullest blow to show you your best blow can't stop me. And that's what he was telling the people. He says, look at those lilies. Though they gather them, cut them down, and throw them in the fire, they're coming back just as plenteous, just as beautiful. You can't get rid of me because I'm coming back. You might think you got victory over me, but I'm coming back. I got to return. I never quit because there's no end to me. There's no end to you. I'm replenished and multiplied. But if you don't have any kind of faith in what's already in you, how can our Father bless you with anything when you don't believe that you are the blessing? When he put the power in you to be blessed, how can you be better when you don't believe in what you already got? What would more do for you? Look at all the stuff that we buy, thinking that if I buy this, I'll be happy. Until you get used to it, then you want something else. Now you got a house full of stuff. Go back to the first thing you got that was supposed to make you happy, and you ain't happy yet. That's why you got all the other stuff, because you can't get happy. Because happy is not fulfilling. It's joy. It's joy. You got it. You got it. You got it. And then James says, when these come, relax and let patience. Make the call and be patient. Call those things that be not as though they were. Make the call. Call, you ain't making no call. It didn't say plead. It says make the call. Call those things that be not and be patient because they're coming.
Yeah. All right.
Call it. Quit crying. Call it. Call your blessing. Call it. Open your own mouth. Don't be going to no priest. Don't be going to no preacher. Pray for your own self. Make your own call. Open your own mouth. Call it. Stand in the backyard and call it. Stand in your bedroom and call it. In your car, call it. Stand on top of a building and call it. But say something. Don't just sit there with your mouth closed. Open your mouth and say something. If it ain't nothing more than, oh my, say something. Resurrect yourself. Encourage yourself. You the Christ. You the architect. Bless you. For those watching me, we're going to sign off now to say, God has plans for your life, and none of those plans include defeat.